Hi guys. Hi guys. Don't mind my face. You know, today I could not put on any makeup because I don't know. I'm heading out to go get a Christmas ornament. My God. It's so embarrassing. I always have things coming to my door and I just need to stop. So I need to start going back to the stores where I don't have packages delivered at my door, or Amazon need to deliver the packages, you know. They need to deliver the packages the same day. Deliver the packages the same day, you know? Because it doesn't look good when someone have packages coming 20 different times. But it's the holidays. That's what really happens around the holidays. We have packages coming in the whole time, you know? But I'm just driving out, you know. It's so cold here. I felt like dressing up, but I was like, no way. I don't feel like dressing up today because it's cold. So I'm just going to a Christmas store, a home store. I need one particular item for my decoration, so I'm going to check for that item. But I'm not buying a lot of ornaments this year. I'm not buying a lot of decorations. I'm just using what I have from prior years, you know. But I wanted to go with, I know burgundy is trending. I don't know if I'm going with burgundy because I ordered something and it came out red. So to mix burgundy or red, we'll see how it looks. But hi guys, I can talk, but I probably cannot read your text because I'm driving and I have to focus on the road. I know I always say that I shouldn't drive and talk, but sometimes it's therapeutic to drive and talk, you know? Thank you so much. I took out my hair was straight, so I turned it back curly, and it's very hard for me to maintain my natural hair. I know a lot of girls do it and they do it very well, but it's like to maintain your natural hair, I can't just keep my hair in a puff like this. Every night that I go to sleep, I have to like braid my hair up. I can't just lay down and just go to bed. And so that's the thing about natural hair. I do love my natural hair, though. I shouldn't complain. Thank you so much. We should not complain about the natural hair that we have on our head because my hair feels better on my head than if I had on a wig or weave. For some reason, the wigs or weave, even though they say they're human hair, they itches, they scratch my skin. Like I can wash them before I wear them, but they feel so horrible against my skin. I know the wigs and weave girlies might, argue against that, but I do buy human hair and it still does not feel comfortable against my skin. My natural hair feels better against my skin than if I was to wear the fake hair, you know? So I'm not against wearing wigs and weave. I wear it all the time. I don't, I think people have their own preference. They can wear and do whatever they want. But I just feel like natural hair is better. Me personally, I feel like anything natural is better. Because when you leave this earth, what are you going to leave with? Your natural hair, right? Your natural body, your natural whatever. But I do not, I don't knock anyone for getting a getting things done on their body, getting weaves, getting braids, whatever. Because I do it, I'm not a hypocrite. But I just feel like when I get braids or weave, I can't keep it in for too long because it just doesn't feel good against my skin. You know? These cars are so crazy. I don't know why cars are so aggressive. It's like when you're coming on the highway, they don't want to let you go. It's kind of like a power struggle. Some drivers, I guess, they're very egotistical. They have to be first, or they're so rude they don't let another driver in. I don't know if it happens to every state, but it happens in my state where even if they know that you have to get off or you have to get over, they're so adamant on not letting someone get ahead of them, which is absolutely crazy to me. It's the road, we all share the road, and we should be very cordial and nice, you know, to others on the road. Be respectful. Thank you, Eric. Eva, thank you. Thank you for for that. I think God loves everyone. He created us all and he loves everyone. Me personally, there's people who they go left, they go the bad way, but do God really hate them if they do bad things or do the wrong things? Because it's as a parent, if your kid does something that you dislike, that you're not proud of, your child disappoint you, or will you hate your child if they disappoint you? I guess some parents do, but why do you hate them? You know, in life, guys, we all make mistakes. We all do things that others don't like, or parents may not like, or family members may not like, but just understand to love. But there's a lot of people who are on earth that they have a lot of hate. It's just hate. They have a lot of hate in them. I don't understand that. But in life, we have one life to live, and I feel like people should try to live with love. But the hate, I think, comes from their trauma. A lot of people on earth have childhood trauma that they have not dealt with. So the parents had childhood trauma, they brought it onto the child, and then the child now brings it onto their child. So that's what you call generational curse. You know, when you have trauma, you don't fix your trauma, so you bring it onto uh, your child. A lot of people, like, they hate their parents for not raising them, but if you're, say, 16 or 15 and you had a child, you know yes, that's very young, but that happens to a lot of people, and that 15 or 16-year-old cannot raise the child. They cannot raise the child because they're a child themselves, and they give their grandmother the child to raise, and now that child that's raised by the grandmother will hate their parents. But when you grow up as an adult, you can see that your parent couldn't raise you because your parent was a child themselves. But a lot of people don't forgive their parents for that. They don't forgive their parents for being like a teenage parent that could not raise them. They actually hate their parents. But I feel like once the parents get mature and older, they do try their best to form a bond with their kid. Some, not all. I'm not saying every parent is good. Sometimes there are parents who, the child have to be the parent. But the thing with that, my conclusion, my point is, like, people should learn to forgive and not live in hate. Things happen to people that they have no control over, and sometimes you just have to let things go and don't hate. Life, everyone goes through life. Hi, Camille, hon, how are you today? Everyone goes through life, and no one's life is perfect. Everyone goes through some type of heartache, some type of trauma, because I feel like trauma and heartache help us. It builds our character. It helps us to be who we are. It helps us to grow. If everything is all good throughout your whole life, you will never grow. You'll pretty much live in a bubble. You know, you have to go through some pain and some hurt in order to grow and build your character in life. Some people's pains are worse than others. Some people's trauma is unimaginable to me or even you. But does it mean that they should live in hate or we should hate them? No. We have to just live in love. Live in love, guys. Try to love your neighbors, you know? So I live in a small neighborhood and it's not a lot of houses on my street. And, you know, I don't go in my neighbors' houses. My God, why didn't I wear a jacket? Ooh, it's freezing. Okay, so we're into at home. I'm just looking around. I'm looking around and at home. Ooh, the store is so pretty. We're looking around and at home. I don't know if my camera will work. My God, I will have to call you guys back. Talk to you soon.